The misdiagnosis of the current work crisis isn't the entitlement of people, the entitlement of the youth, the spoiledness of the youth. That isn't the issue. That's an excuse that rich people use, that people who have bought into this idea of buckling your bootstraps, this idea of capitalism, that's for them to regurgitate those talking points and never actually deal with the problems, the actual issues. And that's exactly what I'm about to get into. The actual issues with the job market is the fact that corporations don't want to pay anybody. Okay. They can outsource cheaper labor so they don't have to pay you. Okay. Work conditions are bad. Okay. Management is bad. Leadership is bad. And the only people who can really exist in these companies are people who either have. But the issue is with people is they've convinced themselves that they just have to be positive, that they just have to work hard and the system will work for them. Or for people who can make it in these companies, at these corporations, people who are totally invested in this system, this American system, or elders, the elderly who have been in their positions for 20 or 30 years. Okay? Those people are able to make decisions at these companies, and they're the source of, you guessed it, the bad leadership. So people aren't working at these companies because of the reasons that I mentioned. You don't want to pay anybody being the first one. You don't want to pay anybody. And then if you got to go in there, you got to deal with management and people who don't even deserve to be in there. They make your life harder and the job harder than it needs to be. It makes no sense. It makes no sense because they've been in their position for 20, 30 years. They've designed everything in the company to match their personality, match how they want it to be. They're not worried about anybody else. And that's an issue with our current culture. Everybody, including the leadership, is focused on themselves. They're not trying to accommodate, let's just say, people who are looking to come and help you and make some money and we can all be a part of a team like they claim we all are, right? All of the weight falls on the person who's coming in because they have to pay their dues. All of it. No one's going to accept getting paid less and doing more work. No one's going to do that. So what the issue is that many people don't want to talk about the details. They're just influenced by talking points and rhetoric. Oh, they don't want to work hard. Oh, buckle your bootstraps. They've been brainwashed with that. That's the only thing that they can repeat. That's the only thing that they understand. They haven't actually did the work. They don't have any data. They don't have anything backing up what they say. Maybe a little bit of history. But like I've mentioned in other videos, the system that we are a part of today isn't the same one that existed 25, 30 years ago. You can't have the same formula or give the same advice based on that system when we're a part of a different game. You can't stay at a company for 20 or 30 years if it goes bankrupt, or if you have to change jobs every 2 years because of inflation. You can't do that. So the advice from the Gen Xers and the baby boomers are obsolete. You should just quit talking, or you should actually go get some real data that you can't work social media or the internet or chat GPT to actually go get information. You only can listen to Fox News gaslight you and give you a whole bunch of disinformation because it's an information war. So y'all's algorithm is only showing you conservative talking points or liberal talking points, depending on what you're into. But y'all are so stupid with you annoy me with these talking points because that's all they are. They don't actually have any meat or protein in them. They're just talking points that you heard somebody repeat, your favorite commentator repeat. So you're like, that sounds cool. That makes me sound smart, but you don't know what the fuck is actually going on. You don't know who actually runs the country. You don't know actually who Donald Trump is. A lot of y'all think that he's separate. A lot of you people have been deluded and conditioned to believe that Trump isn't a politician and he's separate from everybody else. But yet he's working for the very same interests of people that Obama was. The ignorance of people. Y'all are only concerned about culture wars. You're only concerned about race baiting. You're only concerned about the social construct. And it happens all under your nose. Actually, the real movers and shakers who run the fucking planet. Goodness, you people are stupid. I live amongst some stupid people.